Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day. Today's video, I'll be covering Microsoft Forms, which is a way to conduct a survey or collect data through a simple link, or you'll be able to send it out to an email distribution. And there's a lot of different questions you can ask on this form. So if you're unfamiliar, I'm on the Microsoft 365 page, which can be used through Microsoft Edge when you're logged into your email. If you have a Microsoft 365 subscription, which includes PowerPoint, Word, Excel, and there'll be a bunch of different options we can use through these forms. So we can just click on Forms. And so from this page, you'll be able to choose different questions. You'll have an untitled form. But I would recommend, if you're first starting, to use a template. They have free templates that will have different questions for different situations. So for this example, we could use an employee satisfaction survey, which will have a front page, which is nice. And you'll be able to customize this if you wish by clicking on it. And once we have this selected, you can go into the style, choose a customized picture, and you'll be able to customize this as well by adding your own image and make it unique to your company. So that will be one way to customize this. And also we can click in and change the different titles and the different items included on this front page, as well as add questions. So if we click into a question, you're able to completely change the question or change the answers. So for a lot of these, you could go in and depending on the type of company you are or what type of questions you're looking to ask. For this example, with it being a employee satisfaction survey, you might want to know the role within the company, how long you've been there, your age group, and different questions around the company based on whether people are satisfied or dissatisfied. So another template could be like a customer satisfaction survey that you could choose to send to anyone that buys a new product, so a new client or customer, to gauge their satisfaction with the way you're currently running things. And there's a bunch of different options that are templates here. But if we scroll all the way to the bottom, we'll be able to add our own questions. So like on the front page, whenever you're creating your own, there'll be different things that we can ask. So let's say for a rating. So this is a 5-star symbol. We can change how many stars it is. So say we want someone to rank it out of 10 stars, we could also make it a different symbol. So let's say for this example, a heart. So then we'll need to type our question. So how happy are you with the current product out of 10? And we can also make it required. So when someone's filling out this form, this will be a required question for them to submit their responses. But for now, we can go through. We can also add a ranking. So this will be ranking these three options. So rank the below products. So this could just be option 1, product 2, and so on. We could make this required if we want. We can add a new question. For this one, we could choose a Net Promoter Score. So this will be kind of a similar way to the hearts, but more of a ranking system, with it being not likely at all and extremely likely. So it'll be different formats for different types of questions, which will really be important when gathering data. At the end of the day, doing surveys is a way to try to collect data, engage the feeling behind a company or your products based off of questions. So once you set this up with the types of questions you want and in the format you'd like, the next part will be to collect responses. And so ways you'll collect responses is by you could post it on X, Twitter, Facebook, you could embed it into a web page, you could send it as a QR code. Or we can send it directly to email addresses, so to an email distribution or to individuals, as well as copying a link and sending a link out. So just for this example, I'll just email it to myself. And we will send it. And so I'll quickly fill out some of these answers, and then I'll go over how you'll begin to look at the results. And so I opened it from within my email, and so this is what it looks like. It does have this page with the customer satisfaction survey. And so if we click start now this is filling out the questions. So we'll just answer some of the stuff. And this continues on, so we'll quickly fill these out. And so now we finished filling out the survey. We'll click submit. So our response was submitted. So now we'll want to go back to our forms page that we created the form, and we can tabulate the results. So now back in this page, this is the one that we created. Over in this corner, we'll be able to view responses. So if we click on this, you'll be able to see the responses and see the different details for each individual question. This is a nice interface. I think it's pretty simple to look at and see the differences, and it will kind of have its own charts. But if you wanted to do some in-depth analysis, say you have tons of responses, you can open the results in Excel. And so this will open in the Excel web version, so not in the app. And it will have the different IDs of the rows, the time that it was started and completed, so how long it was. It will keep emails anonymous in name unless you have those as fields that someone fills out. And then it has all of our answers for this question. So this would be a good way to take the results into Excel, which is a very good platform, do some analysis and drill down on different aspects of that. So Forms is a great way to collect data from customers, employees, could be friends or family, depending on the way you want to use it. But it also makes it simple and integrates with Excel easily since it is a Microsoft product. And I hope this video did a good introduction on how to use Forms and how simple it is. But that's all I have for you in this video. If you enjoyed, remember to like and subscribe. And thanks for watching.